hunting this morning, and I knocked her out of the field. Anyway, not that it's a competition, but it's 3 a.m. and it's baling time. I got most of the corners where the weeds are picked up last night, since it doesn't really matter for wheat bales. I didn't figure. I forget you can't really see much of anything. Anyway, there's a bale over there, weedy bale. So starting at 3, hoping to finish around 8 or 9. And kind of the peak of where the dew should be. We'll see if I end up guessing that right. It was starting to get humid, so that's a plus. I wouldn't say it was very humid, but hopefully we'll keep some leaves on. The big baler does real good about keeping leaves on any way you slice it. They're in there. First cutting was so nice that I got kind of spoiled by having dew. I have my pool moisture meter ready to go, but I don't expect it to ever move from that number, sadly. I've learned we get dew one cutting and that's about it. And then we just kind of hope for the best for the rest. So, I'm only going to have a squee wad bale because I wasn't paying attention to that while I was recording. Okay, back to work. I don't know if you can see them. There's a decent buck right there. There he is. Had to stop to clean the stuffer deal. Hay gets stuck, or excuse me, leaves get stuck between here and the stuffer area. And the to where it's trying to stuff a flake up every time, even though there's not one, so you start getting crappy bales. So noticed it was doing that and stopped. And it's pretty stinking cool, pretty sunrise for not a lot of clouds in summer. Don't get a lot of pretty ones with, or typically in the summer, but nice looking one. Almost done with the big pivot. Yeah, probably hard to tell. I think this is the second track, so probably half hour or so. I think I've got 2 rows on the 3rd track to finish. I go every other one, so I'm not kinking my dragline too tight and trying to break things. But off we go, back to work. Had to stop because it got even better. That's pretty cool. So the biggest bummer about new glasses and this old screen, I guess probably all digital screens. So when the sun comes up in the morning and it's shining right in the front window, you put your glasses on and that's what you see. For anybody who knows polarized sunglasses, turn them 90 degrees and you can see it. So I guess if I turn my head sideways all the time I'd be fine, but yep, that's kind of a bummer. Curious if the screen people or glasses people, probably the screen people, could have turned their polarized piece sideways. I don't know. Making up stuff, but it sucks not to be able to wear glasses and see your screen. That was the gist of it.
Sam got up this morning at about 3, baled both pivots. So now we're just gonna go out and stack the bales. So I'll make stacks of 2 with one next to it, so then he can come by with the big tractor and make a stack of 3 and put them on the trailers, and then we'll figure out where over here we're gonna stack them so that we can get ready to sell them. I'll show you what he just sent me, but there was a ton of powder in and around the top of the baler. So he's just dusting that off really quick before he puts it away, and then we're heading to the field. So I think he said that there were 117 bales, which isn't too bad, especially for as dry as everything was, since we had to wait because of the wind to actually bale it. But I feel like it's pretty good, because if we had baled it, or if we had raked it before the wind when there was more dew on it, all the leaves would have just fallen off anyway, so we probably would have ended up with less bales. And I can't remember what he said he thought the tonnage was, so I'll find that information and put that in here as well. So he's gonna finish cleaning that out. I'm gonna head to the red tractor, head to the field, and start stacking bales. I think these are beautiful bales. I just think that looks amazing. So I'm starting on this side of the big pivot. Sam will start on that side of the big pivot because the swells are bigger and the hills. So the goal is just to move the ones from farther out, closer into the field, but not drive, 3 miles to get there. This one right here obviously looks different than the rest of his friends. This was either the one that was left in the baler from the first cutting, or is the weedy outside edge of the pivot. So to flag him from his friends, I'm literally going to put a flag in it so we know not to stack it with the others. I don't know why this part makes me nervous. Not quite as nervous as raking the corners, but still nervous. I don't know why. Anyway, I'll get to it. Practice will make me better at it, right? So stay tuned.
Randy in the blue tractor. I'm not real sure where she's going, but she's going.
So we got all the hay stacked this morning, except for, I think there might be 2 loose bales down over there, but we'll just drag those over by the barn later when we're done with this. So I got to drive the big blue tractor out here. It drives awful nice. It's just really, really big. So Sam's gonna load these on the trailer, and then I'm gonna drive the peat around over to that stack over there so that he can load those on the trailer. It should hold, I don't know why I want to say 24, but that doesn't seem quite right. I don't know. I'll let you know. Yeah, we'll see. So stay tuned while I do some math. So apparently my math was never gonna math right anyway, but so we can get 30 on a trailer. So that means there's 117 out there. So we're gonna make 4 trips. That's what I'm going with. So I drove the semi through the field. Sam loaded the bales. Now he's gonna unload the bales, and then we'll go out and do it again. So we'll show you when we're done. I know this isn't all of it. We've got the rest of the 3rd truckload or trailer load, and then there's maybe half a trailer load still out in the field. And then obviously not this one because it got marked. It's got a wet slug in it, we're pretty sure, from the little pivot. So it's gonna go sit in the naughty corner with its friends. But I didn't know if it was just because We raked it yesterday and baled it today, and it hasn't had a chance to really sit out and get bleached. But I asked Sam, is it extra green or is it just me? Because I don't remember any of our bales really being this green when we bring them off the field. And usually we get them off the day of baling or the day after. But these are just like, these are just bright green. And you can see all the, I mean, it's dry. I don't want to touch it because it sat out for probably an extra day. But again, if we would have raked it, the wind would have ruined it. But just looking on the edges, I don't know if you can see all these leaves. That's a lot of leaves. And it's just gorgeous hay. So I am really proud of this cutting. If we can get, so this is second. It's possible with, depending on when they shut off irrigation and obviously the weather, it's possible we could get 5 cuttings. And after some of the disastrous cuttings we had last year, if we could get some more good cuttings like this, that could be amazing. So I am so excited about this, that we waited the wind out and it worked out just fine. And yeah, so she isn't always, but Mother Nature was kind to us on this one. So okay, I think my first year out here I got video of me driving the white semi Sneezy, and now I'm driving the blue semi Pete from out of the field over here, Gold Stack, so Sam can unload it. And I feel like I'm past all the things that I was supposed to try to dodge. So now it's just a straight shot over here. Pretty sure. Can't really see my trailer at all. Oh, there it is. There's the trailer. And so I think I'm just going to pull up right here-ish in a second, so he can unload this. He's got to grab, I think, 5 or 6 more bales out of the field. And then we are officially done with the second cutting. So I'm going to stop right here, put that in neutral. Seems to be holding still, so I don't think I need the brakes, but I'm going to put them on anyway. Sorry, that's loud. And then I'm going to sit here for a minute, let the truck cool down, I think. Wait and see if I have any other instructions from Sam. But that's it. That's a wrap. Second cutting, 2026, in the books. So excited. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.